up, guys? T-dyno bringing you a Fate Stay Night figure review today. Unboxing, whatever you want to call it. I got Miss Tohsaka Rin. Pretty excited. Unlimited Blade Works version. This is like the version where she's like dressed up in her casual school clothes, and she's like making a pose, like she's like mid-air and casting some magical spells and whatnot. It's a pretty badass pose. So this is a pre-painted 1/7 scale figure. This is by a newer company that I haven't heard of yet. They're called Technology Souyokusha. But this figure is distributed by Good Small Company, so there is a familiar name behind this figure. So Good Small Company's behind this. They backed up the artist and the manufacturer who made this figure. So this figure came out last month in February, like late February, and I'm only just reviewing it now because I haven't really gotten the chance to until now. This is like one of the few Tohsaka Rin figures out there that actually look great. I have this figure, and I also have the original Good Small Company released version of Tohsaka, where she's pretty much surrounded by swords, and she's like kind of held up on a pedestal, if I'm remembering correctly. But it is one of my holy grail figures right now, and I'm excited to add another Tohsaka figure to it. So let's get to this figure review. So you can see inside the box, it's very dark. You can't really see her very well, sadly. I think it's because of the lighting I have in my room, but this is the front of the box. As you can see, Fate Stay Night logo in the front, or on the front top left. There is a short preview, or a short preview of Tohsaka right there, which pretty much looks like exactly the same. So nothing new there. Here's another preview shot of Miss Tohsaka right here. Let's head to the back. Here's the back of the box. More previews for us to enjoy. And honestly, it looks really good, I mean, I read some comments from my figure collection, and people initially doubted the appearance of this figure. Like they think that it wasn't going to turn out great or something like that. But I've read a few comments here and there where they say that they're actually impressed with this figure. So I'm excited to open this figure up. And here's the back side of the figure. As you can see, there's like a little magical effect going on here that makes her look like a complete badass. So I definitely can't wait to play around with that and see if I can make something cool out of those effects. Let's see the top side. Alright. And that's it for the box. Nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, it's a pretty impressive box. Great preview and everything for Miss Tohsaka. So I'm going to open her up, and then I'm going to play around with her for a bit, and I'll show you guys what she looks like outside the box. Here it is, guys. Rin Tohsaka in her full glory. Now, I have to say, the commenters are right. This figure is absolutely beautiful. I mean, if you're a huge Tohsaka fan and you're not getting this figure, then I don't know what's wrong with you. I mean, this is great. Dude, like, while I was assembling this figure, I was like, this figure just like looks a lot like Tohsaka, and I feel like she's actually here with me. It's like, I had my doubts at first, but this company did a great job with modeling Tohsaka and actually sculpting her very well. It didn't come with a lot of accessories like I thought it would initially. I guess I was thinking of something else, or something else came into my mind when I was thinking of this figure. I figured that there's gonna be like a lot more magical spells or projectiles that she can launch out, and I would have to use that to pose her or some way or another. But it's very simple, actually. You just get a not rotating, but you get a different face which you can change with Tohsaka, and you get the heart amulet that you get in the back right here, which, by the way, she uses to revive the main guy, Ashido, if you watch this series. It is a very important artifact, or a very symbolic artifact that is associated with the Fate Stay Night series. So enough of me talking. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna keep talking, but enough of me ranting. I mean, let's are going on about random things. Let's continue on with this particular figure. So, like I said, the first impression of this figure that I got was like, wow, this is Tohsaka for sure. You know, they have like every detail down to the T. Like I can't complain. It's perfectly well made. It's like well made. You know, I can't complain about the face or anything like that. I mean, some people are a little bit doubtful, or not doubtful, a little bit irritated by the face, I guess is the correct word. Irritated or irked by it, because I did see some people who were displeasured by her smiling in this particular figure, because Tohsaka doesn't really smile much, which is true. She is a tsundere. She doesn't smile that much, but when she does, it's great. But the other face, which I won't show because I don't feel like fishing the face out of the box, which I put away in like a very far away corner. It's pretty much just her and her poker face. I guess it's the best term to describe it. Poker face type of style looking face. So, you know, I prefer this face. She looks pretty. She's great in it. So, you know, I'm gonna keep this face. This is the default or the stock face that comes with the figure. Now moving down, here's her attire. It's pretty much the same from what she's wearing in the anime, and of course, I'm not sure about the visual novel. I've never read the visual novel, but from what I've seen in the anime, it does look, you know, pretty much the same. It's her school clothes. Her winter school clothes, I think specifically, are like autumn school clothes. She wears this like really over or kind of large red coat, and she has like a scarf over her. So the attire looks fine to me. I mean, the skirt looks about right. You can't get a skirt wrong, right? And of course, she has her infamous leggings. You know, it's right there down to the detail. It's present and on open for you guys to enjoy. So the shoes are correct as well. Yes, her shoes are brown. They're pretty much normal. I mean, what else more do you want me to say about shoes? They're just nothing special. I'll get to the base in a bit, but let's continue on with the overall sculpture of the figure. All right, let's move to this side. You see her hand is pointing out. The pose is actually pretty cool. At first I was kind of confused as, you know, what they were trying to convey with this figure, but, you know, as I see it right in front of me, it looks like she is summoning something, or, you know, she is projecting projectiles or someone, or throwing something at someone. I mean, it's kind of obvious because she has the amulet in her hand, so she is going to throw it and obviously, or use it and somehow conjure up some magic spells and whatnot. So this is her left side. Nothing special. You move down, you can see the back side of her figure. Very slim, and you can see there's a logo on the base, which I will show you guys again in a bit. Alright, let's head to the back. Now, of course, the hair. You know, I've always talked about hair in the past with pretty much almost all of my figure videos. The hair is one of the most important aspects of a good figure. This hair, not bad. You know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels like your standard PVC, you know, hair. I mean, they have the hair down. It's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary, anything like that. They even have like the ribbons or the tie bows in her hair. So, you know, kudos for that. Great. Nothing to complain about. And here we are. Oh, look at this. This is a nice little detail right here. Let me zoom in real quick. Focus. And move this tripod a bit. Alright. So if you can see, look at her hand right here. She has her command seals. And, you know, I find that amazing. You know, it's the small details that count. You know, sometimes, you know, for some reason I have a fear that, you know, companies won't include small details and they might skip out on it, but, you know, over the years my fears have been put to rest easily by, you know, companies like this Smile Company, Kotobukiya. They actually pay attention to the details, and, you know, they're doing a service for the fans when it comes to these type of figures, you know, and I can't thank them enough. This is like you know, this is great. Look at it. Command seals. Command seals. Great, right? Alright, let's move on to the next angle. More hair attack right there. Let's talk a little bit about the little amulet or the necklace right here. So as you can see, it's just kind of like dangling from her hand, which is perfectly fine in my opinion. I mean, it's not going to move anywhere. It's stable. You know, I wish there was more, but it's very simple. You know, nothing. It doesn't flop around. It's not like loose or anything like that. It's a very set structure, so you don't have to worry about it being unstable or falling off in the middle of the night or anything like that. It's completely stable, so it's great. And like I said, the amulet, it looks like the thing from the show. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary, guys. All right, now let's talk a little bit about the base. And of course, I want to point out some more details from her attire. Big red bow. Look at all these buttons on her jacket. Awesome. I'm really enjoying this. More details here. You know, I wonder if you can see under her skirt. Let me take a quick look. Yes, you can. Okay. But yeah, let's talk about the base. So here's the base. I got to move this around a little bit again. So as you can see, there's the Fate Stay Night logo right here. Oh, my camera is slowly moving. Holy moly. Okay. Look at that. That looks awesome. Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. You can't really see it from this type of angle, but I'll show it again. Probably, you know, I'll show it again somehow. I mean, you're gonna see it at the beginning of the video anyways. But that's what it looks like. It looks great. Let me see if I can move my camera a bit. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. Like, this is awesome. I'm speechless. Alright, the base itself is great. If you look at it, the pattern is like a cement sidewalk kind of thing. The magic is breaking the cement, you know, causing an effect on the sidewalk or whatever platform she's on. It, you know, it correlates with each other, so, you know, perfectly happy there. These are her little magic effects that are coming out of her feet. I guess her feet. I don't know. I don't know. It just comes out of magical. You know, it could just come out of the thin air. Who the hell knows how this shit works? And then we have this big magical effect right here. And as you can see, there's a peg that connects to her leg right there. So that's the overall figure. This foot right here has a peg that connects to this magical effect right here. And that's how it is. She's pretty stable, so you don't have to worry about her being loose or anything like that. Alright, so let's fix the angle, and then let's call it. Well, let's see if we can you know, look under her skirt. And you can. White panties, great. Well, and as you can see, the necklace fell off while I was holding her in midair. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Let's see if I can try to fix it real quick. It's pretty easy. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, it's fixed. Alright, so overall thoughts, Tohsaka. Well, there's gonna be some heavy favoritism coming from me because I am a Tohsaka fanboy. She is my favorite female character in this series. So, you know, I would say you have to pick it up if you're a Fate Stay Night fan or if you're a Tohsaka fan in general. It's a great collection or great addition to your collection. I mean, I'm gonna display her next to my Tohsaka, and you know, hopefully whenever the voice actress comes over from Japan, I might get the base signed itself. You know, the base looks amazing just from the look of it. Although I do wish we could remove the magical effects, because, you know, what if we're traveling and, you know, it'll break easily if you are traveling and you leave it in your bag or something. It'll break easily. But, you know, that's a different concern, you know, or my own concern. But, you know, the base is great, the figure's great. The company actually did a good job. Whatever, you know, this new company, it's great, you know. So yeah, you can pick this Tohsaka figure up. I believe it's still an Ami. I have to check. Maybe Tokyo Otaku Mode. Most bigger websites will probably still have her. I mean, I don't think she was sold out or anything like that, so yeah. And of course, thanks again for watching, guys, and like the video, let me know what you think, comment on it, and of course subscribe to the channel. Sayonara.